Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video of Archer Investing. In today's video, I will be showing you guys a portfolio update. Right now, my portfolio is sitting at $58,727.80. Currently up today 5.34% for a total of almost $3,000. And then overnight markets down 0.8% for a total of $476.52. Year to date, I'm up 2.35%. Oh, sorry, I'm down 2.35% for a total of $1,415.47. Past year, I'm up 107% for a total of over $30,000. All time, I'm up almost 13.5, well, a little bit over 13.5% for a total of $7,000. And then here you can kind of see where I wasn't really investing. Buying power sitting at $1,908.73. I am currently using only $842.96 of margin, but I'm not paying any margin because it's under the $1,000 mark. Margin buffer is sitting at 14.81%. And then for those of you who don't know, your margin buffer indicates how close you are to getting margin called. So the higher the percentage, the more likely you are not to get margin called. And then I will be making a pretty nice deposit this week. And then depending how the stock market is, I'll probably buy more aggressively or not. So options right here, I have MSTR. I did this today. I sold a $155 call for an average credit of $93. Currently down about 5%. I have two $17 SoFi sell calls right here for average credit of $36 each. And then down over 52% on this position. And I have Irene $40 call for an average credit of $93. Currently down 27.96%. I don't really care if this one gets called out or not. SoFi $18 call right here. One contract for average credit of $30. Currently up 16.67%. And now time for the leaps. So I have 8 contracts of Visa leap call options of $335. Average cost of $24.74, so that's $2,474. And then today's return up $1,120. Total return down $4,790. I have another SoFi 20 calls here. 5 contracts. Average cost of $496. Today's return up $100 even. Total return down $614. 2 Oracle sell puts at $115. Average credit of $21.07. So that is $2,107 for each. Today's return down $64. Total return up $144. 1 contract of Amazon $240 call. Average cost of $38.80. Total return down $32. For the stocks and ETFs, I have JEPQ. Total of just over 5 shares with the average cost of $56.85. Total return down $6.08. And then JEPI is sitting at $55.68 as of now. VOO is currently sitting at $602.62. Currently have 0.35 shares with the average cost of $596.50 for a total return of $2.18. QQQM currently sitting at $240.79. I currently hold 0.9 shares, average cost of $247.12. Today's return down just 6 cents, total return down $5.74. SoFi Technologies currently sitting at $16.13. Currently hold 300 shares with the average cost of $16.99. Today's return down, oh, sorry, up $84. Total return down $259. Amazon's currently sitting at $211.46. I currently have just under 6 shares with the average cost of $206.98. Today I'm up $10.10. Total return up $26.76. Nike, kind of a newer position. Nike is currently sitting at $43.90. I currently hold 25 shares of Nike with the average cost of $47.53. Today's return down $6.75. Total return down $90.17. Visa is currently sitting at $302.52. I currently hold just under 8 shares with the average cost of $299.19. Today's return up $13.54. Total return down, up $26.25. MSTR is probably my biggest position here. MicroStrategy currently trading at $125.26. I have over 186 shares with the average cost of $148.62. Today I'm up $1,011.23. Total return down $4,350. UNH had a pretty nice run on the overnight market right here. I think it reached like a 309. Yeah, about 309. So UNH is currently sitting at $301. I currently have 4.61 shares with an average cost of $272.53 per share. Today's return, I'm up $106.60. Total return, I'm up $131.42. Meta is currently sitting at $570.01. I have 2.739533 shares with an average cost of $555.88. Today I'm down $12.19. In total, I am still up $38.71. American Express right here, currently sitting at $302.83. It looks like I have a dividend coming in for American Express on May 8th for $1.06. I have 1.12 shares with an average cost of $295.62. Today I'm up almost $3. Total return up $8.08. So it's pretty much what I have so far. Once I make that deposit, depending how the stock market goes tomorrow, I may buy some more stocks. I'm thinking of maybe adding to, I would say UNH, but I kind of don't really want to add since they just went up a lot right now. So I'll probably hold off on that. Maybe just dollar cost average into these again. But I will be buying more of Amazon and then maybe Meta right here if it goes down a little bit more. I sold my MU shares that I had before right here. And I think I sold them a little too early just because I remember it went to like, that was like 380. Yeah, like 380. So it is what it is though. Still made a pretty nice profit from it. But yeah, I just sold those. I had about almost 5 shares, I believe. So it was just a quick profit. But yeah, just kind of hanging in there. The stock market has been pretty hard to trade this past year. Kind of the same thing how it was last year, ironically, with the whole tariff stuff that was happening last year. But hopefully this turns around. I am down deep on MSTR. And then, Microsoft is pretty much like down a good amount compared to its all-time highs of around $541. Actually, what is the all-time high? 555 for the 52-week high. You know, so it's not the only one. Meta right here as well. It's the 52-week high, 796 with 25 cents. So there's a whole bunch of tech stocks that have been bleeding this year to date. But hopefully buying the dip does pay off, and it starts to recover pretty soon. But even if it doesn't recover, some of these stocks, we're in it for the long term. Irene is just more of a, options play. Just trying to sell covered calls on it and then probably sell a put, sell a call. So I don't really care too much about it. But other than that, let me know what you guys are.